What is the most useless job that pays a lot? Depends on your definition of a lot. Right now I'm making close to $45,000 a year to press buttons and load a robot welder. Each part weighs like 4 pounds max. And they get mad if you make too many ... I literally get paid to stand there for 2 to 4 hours every night doing nothing but read Reddit. Only downside aside from boredom is working night shift. I work a robotic welder that makes the frames for the Kia Sorento. All types of mediators. Oh, you want to sell a house? Let me take 2 of the value to help you do it. You see, we have made the paperwork so goddamn hard that you can't possibly do it yourself without going insane. There is no reason why a house should be so hard to sell in 2024. That the GVT as well don't want to put X thousands of people in fancy suits out of work. Totally, utterly useless. Consultants. I got a couple friends who sit around drunk in their underwear all day, working maybe 20 minutes of actual work a day, and they're making $150K or more. I've overheard their meetings. It's 9 other drunk people in their underwear who make too much, all discussing vapid things like the next meeting they're going to have to plan the quarterly meeting. The lifeguards at the swimming events in the Olympics. Dudes get paid to sit front row and watch the world's best swimmers. Almost zero chance it will actually have to jump in and save someone. Great photo here. Influencers, watching them on TV. You realize no matter what they make, it's too much. Job that one does when they have no real skills to offer anything substantial, that yet have the ability to affect somebody else's life that actually has skills and trying to make a life by working. There are people who make a lot of money by being at the stock exchange the entire day doing nothing but buying and selling. Studies have shown that these last shits do not help the economy at all. Apparently they actually cost money, because they drive up the prices of the stock. Influencers, not like actors or musicians with a strong online presence, but like just social media is the point. Entertainment, we have YouTube and movies and TV. They're not really adding anything to the world, overconsumption then. I have a fairly good job. I work as a teacher in China expat and I only teach 10 classes a week. And I earn a really nice apartment, $3,000. Hell, sometimes I don't even teach 5 classes a week, and I keep my paycheck. Strategy consultant. All of those big 3 McKinsey, BCG, Bain consultants with their fancy degrees, and all they can do is tell you what you already know. They just put it in a presentation with big logos and colorful tables. Rage bait influencers. They get paid to literally just feed people's doom-scrolling feeds with political or socially charged dog-whistling nonsense. It contributes nothing to society and actively makes everything worse. Optimizing call centers for a big insurance corporation where the employees are all unionized and their schedules can't change. We would be this efficient and meet this service level if that we can't change anything. Bloody Scrum Master. $200K a year. Just to make sure everyone update their work tickets. Has zero accountability to the project, doesn't need to know the details of the project and doesn't even manage the stakeholders. Mine. IT strategist. I explained to executives that many of their current problems are the result of not listening to my previous advice. Then I give them fresh new advice that they will ignore. Rinse and repeat. Being a famous celebrity, top musician, or sports stars, lie. Really? These celebrities are net worth for 100 million on average. Musicians too. Haven't looked up sports stars, but they're getting a lot too. Uli, reading through the comments, it just feels like the people who do the least get paid the most, while people like nurses etc. who actually do stuff that's really important are paid very little. Programmers that spend most of their time fixing bugs problems. Simply put, they don't really spend enough time to really make a program less prone to bugs at the early stage. You know, the person who stands holding the stop co-signed them. However, you couldn't pay me enough to do that job. And I know they're well paid ... But it's not enough. Real estate agents, especially for multi-million-dollar homes, A lawyer can write up the contract and have both people sign, and you won't pay 3.6 for it. Real estate agent. The market decides whether the house is sold, with or without an estate agent. The estate agent only takes photos and the text. Middle management. It does not matter where. It's just bullshit talk with zero substance and most often achieved by buddy-ass licking. Car dealerships. They're basically an artificial choke point between you and the company that actually makes the product you want. Mine. I sort through the paperwork of a collapsed charity on the off chance they get audited. But they never get audited. I feel like I see this question every day, just worded slightly differently. And it also always has the same answers. Trading stockbrokers. They literally get rich without actually creating anything for the development of the world. CEO of a major corporation. They're essentially fall guys to take the blame when things inevitably go to shit. OP says most useless job, and thread gets filled with jobs people just don't like for one reason or another. Sports jocks. They make a killing and the majority of them can't put a sentence together or talk clearly. Anything that involves working close to massive wealth generation. Seriously, textbook bullshit jobs. What is it that the Kardashians do that cannot convince me that it's not pointless ... Hedge fund managers, just sitting on stacks of money making more of it for themselves. Therapist. CBT therapy is so generic and clinical that AI can do it just as well. President of the United States, and also every single congressional position. Fox News host. Imagine being paid $5 million a year and unable to do math. Making sculptures out of cool sure the point LOL. Accountants, economists, sales and marketing, bankers, stockbrokers, etc. In this thread, bunch of unemployed losers will tell you what is useless. Most jobs in state government at the senior administrative level. CEOs, efficiency experts, lobbyists, congressional members, consultants, agents. Literally what a waste. Newsreader. Give me the website and I can read it myself.